The views expressed on this program are those of the producers and individuals appearing on this program and do not necessarily reflect the views of the Sun Prairie Media Center staff, its video service providers, or the staff and elected officials of the City of Sun Prairie.
Hi everyone, welcome to Simply Fun Cooking. I am your host, Rachel Hanson, and I am so excited that you are here. Welcome to my kitchen. With the new world that we are in right now, I shouldn't say everyone, a lot of us are working from home, and I'm no different. So for the next few episodes, you're going to get to be right here in my kitchen, in my home with me, as I prepare a bunch of meals for my family and with my family. I want to try to focus on the next few episodes on recipes that will be really easy for you to make with your family. Getting into the kitchen is so important, and now more than ever, we have lots of extra bonding time, so I want to give you some ideas of how you can bond in the kitchen. So I hope you enjoyed today's recipes. Hi everyone, welcome to Simply Fun Cooking. I'm Rachel Hanson, and today we are in my home kitchen. I've got my two little helpers here. Noel, you want to say hi?
Hi.
Jordan, you want to say hi?
Hello, my name is Chef Jordan. My name is Jordan.
Today we are going to be playing with some new recipes for you guys. These are all very kid-friendly recipes that your kids can help prepare and recipes that they will love to enjoy. So we are going to start with a breakfast recipe. We are going to make some fruity French toast roll-ups. These are fun, they're easy. It gives you a little something different to try for breakfast. So we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to preheat our oven here.
With a dog. Hey, doggy.
We're going to go ahead and preheat the oven to 425 degrees. And then we're going to get some of our other ingredients ready. Now, these fruity French toast roll-ups, we're going to use some bread. You want a nice, soft white bread. And we need 10 pieces of that. Nolan, would you like to count out, not the end piece, but can you count out 10 pieces of bread, please? So we're going to flatten these out a little bit. We're going to fill them with a nice fruit and cream cheese filling. And then we're going to roll them in egg and some cornflakes, and we're going to bake them. So we have 3 cups of cornflakes that we need to get all chopped up. Jordan, do you think you can help me with that?
Of course.
Excellent. We'll add more as needed.
9.
All right.
I'm using all black.
For our filling, like I said, we have a little bit of cream cheese, about 3 ounces. Thank you, Nolan. We'll need this in just a moment. So we have 3 ounces of cream cheese, and we are just going to whisk that together with about 3 tablespoons of your favorite jelly or jam. And we're going to use some homemade strawberry jelly. All right, so to measure out our strawberry jam, we're going to get our little petite measure-all cup, and we need 3 tablespoons. So we'll get that in here. And you know what, Nolan? I think you're right. I think we can pour it just like this. All right, so Nolan, you're going to tip this over, squish it out.
Oh, it comes out nicely.
Yeah, and then use the little spatula to scrape the rest off. On our cutting board here, we have our bread slices, and we are going to just kind of trim the edges
goes
of
on
it.
to here.
Yeah, it does. You have to just kind of keep going. Okay, so we're going to stack these up in stacks of 3 to 4, and then we're just going to take our bread knife, and Jordan, I'm going to show you this, and then you can try it. And we're going to very, very carefully, right near the edge, just cut off some of the crust. Not very much. You can see we're just taking off just the very, very outside of it. While Jordan's working on that, we are going to get some strawberries ready.
Oh no, those are my favorite.
Yeah, we're just going to take the tops off of those strawberries.
Like
Okay.
Like it's
Do you want to work on
hard.
You want to work on that, Nolan?
Me take them.
Okay.
Me eat them.
All right. Jordan, you want to do a good job with those strawberries. All right, so then what we're going to do, what we're going to do with these strawberries is we're just going to dice them up. We're going to put some inside of our fruit roll-ups here, our fruity French toast roll-ups. So we're just going to do a couple at a time on the quick slice. Slice them one direction. And then we'll slice them, turn them 90 degrees, and slice them the other direction. And then we're going to put those in a prep bowl. There's our strawberries.
Which is to be noted.
All right, so here's our baker's roller. We're going to use this to flatten out our bread. All right.
Nom, nom.
And we can just take our stack of 3. We're just going to kind of push down, kind of go back and forth a little bit.
Where's my strawberry?
Okay. And then you'll see we've got them flattened out a little bit here. Just a little bit. You can see the difference here. Okay. So we've got our cornflakes all crushed, ready to go. We're getting our bread nice and flattened here. All right, Jordan, you want to get the last pieces of bread, please?
Okay.
All right, so after we have our bread flattened out, we are going to take them and we are going to put a little bit of this cream cheese mixture on there, a little bit of the strawberries, and then we're just going to roll them up. Thank you, Nolan. All right, so here is our mixture. We're going to take our bread.
Can I have a bowl?
You got to pay attention if you want to do it. We're going to spread some of this cream cheese mixture on there like this. Okay. And then we're going to put a couple strawberries on there and roll it up just like this.
Oh, I've eaten these before. Can I see?
All right, and so this is what your little roll-ups are going to look like. And then we're going to get the breading ready. That's our cornflakes. We're going to dip these in a little egg mixture, which we're going to go get that ready right now. Jordan, you want to work on rolling these up? We're going to coat our little roll-ups with some egg. We're going to roll them in the cornflakes, and then we're going to get them in the oven to bake for just a few minutes. So Nolan, you want to help crack eggs?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to put 2 eggs in this bowl. Okay, so Nolan, we're going to go ahead and we're going to whisk this up. We've got 2 eggs in here, and we're going to add 1/4 of a cup of milk, just like this. And can you carefully mix those together? Now for these, we're going to use the coating trays. This is going to make it super easy to get all of our little roll-ups ready to go. I'm going to put the egg mixture into the first coating tray.
Should wait for this to write that down.
And then we're going to take
Strawberries.
our cornflake mixture and we're going to put this in the second tray. So we're going to be baking these in the oven on the large bar pan. And
for 5 minutes.
we're going to put just a little bit of oil on there
No one knows.
and brush it around.
Jordan, don't do that.
Let's make sure that these are rolled nice and tight.
Nice and life.
So to do this, we're just going to carefully roll it in the egg mixture like this.
Like that.
Okay, so you're going to have egg
And then you
mixture
have
in it.
the egg. Like that.
And then we're going to roll it in the cornflakes like this. Get some cornflakes on there. Our fingers are going to get sticky doing this. Every once in a while, we just bring the cornflakes back to the center of our coating tray. We're going to get our last one ready here. And then we're going to take this pan, we're going to put it in the oven. And it's going to bake, like I said, at 425 for about 12 to 14 minutes. And then we'll top them off and we'll try them out. After you take these out of the oven, you're going to want to let them cool for a couple of minutes before you serve them up because the filling can get kind of hot. So then we'll just serve them up on a plate just like this. And if you want to top them off for breakfast, you can put a little bit of maple syrup on there. Or you can put a little bit of powdered sugar on there. Just a little. There we go. Fruity French toast roll-ups. Ready for a breakfast, quick fun breakfast, or like for us today, a quick afternoon snack. We are going to make some beef and broccoli meatballs for dinner. And I love this recipe because it's a great way to hide broccoli, although We love broccoli, don't we?
Bark, bark.
Yeah, we do. We love broccoli in our house, but this is a great recipe if you are trying to hide some broccoli from your kids. So what we're going to do is we are going to make meatballs with broccoli hidden in them, and then we're going to make up a nice rice dish. The meatballs are going to cook with the rice in the microwave in the deep covered baker, and it's only going to take about 11 minutes. We'll put some snap peas on there and cook it for another cook it for another 3 to 4 minutes, and dinner will be ready. So it's like a 15-minute cook time. And if you have everything all prepped and ready to go, this makes a really quick and easy recipe. You want to start cooking?
Yeah.
Okay, so what we need to do is I need someone to start chopping up broccoli. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put some broccoli in here. We're gonna have to go in batches. Ready? All right, we're gonna make this sauce. This is the sauce. We're gonna put a little bit in the meatballs, and the rest of it is what our rice is going to cook in. This is more the consistency we want, like nice and super fine. And we're gonna put this in with the meat. So we're just gonna take this and we are gonna dump that right in with our ground beef. We've got a pound of ground beef just sitting here. And we'll do a little bit more. Yeah. All right. And we'll have a little extra broccoli. Nolan, you want to start chopping that? All right, so I've got some ginger. I've already peeled it, and we're going to grate it until we have about 1 to 2 teaspoons. We're going to grab a packet of the kale and fiber. Putting it in ground beef is a great way to hide that kale and fiber because it darkens it a little bit, but you really can't tell. And you can't taste it.
Can you do this part?
You want me to do that part? All right. So we've got our broccoli added. Let me get a spatula here. Broccoli added to our batter bowl with a pound of ground beef. All right. And then, let's see how we're doing on our sauce here. So another way you can do this, if you want to really see how much you have,
and you'll put
you can hold it the other way. You can grate it this way.
This will be going in here.
Nope. And then you can really see, like as you're grating, how much you have. So, in with the ginger, we are going to add.
Do I put this in here?
Soy sauce and brown sugar. Nope, we're not. The rice is going to, hold on for a second. So, brown sugar and soy sauce, we need 1/3 of a cup of each. So we're going to go use our handy dandy measure all cup. Okay?
Boom.
Boom. All right, you want to put that in the bowl?
Boom.
All right, put that in the bowl.
Can
All
I
right.
start whisking?
Yeah, you can start whisking. And then we're going to put in 1/3 of a cup of soy sauce. All right. 1/3 of a cup of soy sauce. Go ahead, Nolan. And then we're going to add some garlic. Can you squeeze it? That's a tough one. That's a big garlic clove. All right. We love garlic in our house. So when we say 2 to 3 cloves of garlic, it's going to be 3 big cloves of garlic. Once this is all mixed up, we're going to take a couple tablespoons of it and we're going to put this in with our meat. So where's your tablespoon measure? Right there? Yep.
Ding.
So whisk this all up. All right, and then I want you to very carefully take 2 tablespoons. In with the sauce, we are going to add, you want to add this water?
All of it?
Yep. 1.5 cups of beef broth. And so as you guys know, we like to use the bouillon here at
Can
home.
I put it in?
Yep, you're going to need,
It's going more dark.
yep, we're going to need 1.5 teaspoons. So you're going to have to get out a teaspoon measure.
Here are those.
They're right in front of you. So 1.5 teaspoons. Here we go. This will help us. 1.5 teaspoons right there. So we'll measure that out.
Put it right into my hand when you're done so I can dump it.
All right, dump that in and whisk it in. All right, so now we've got, this is going to be our sauce, our broth, that our rice is going to cook in. Okay, this is the liquid for our rice. Now our rice, we need about 2 cups of rice.
I'm making a
Always
whirlpool.
wash your rice. I've got ours all washed out. You making a whirlpool? Excellent. All right, we're going to start mashing up our meat. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going we're gonna take our covered baker and we're gonna put the rice in here. So we've got our rice.
Can I put it in?
Yeah, you
All of it?
Yep. And let's get.
Wait, why is there water in it?
Oh, because I washed it, and so there's a little bit of water left in it from me washing it. So, all right. That's also why some of it sticks to the measuring cup. So now you can pour your nice sauce right into there. I'll take your twist.
All of it?
Yep, pour it in.
So that's what we always have with it.
Yep. And we're going to use that
Can
bowl
I
again.
stir?
Yep, very gently. Whoops. Put it this way. All right, we're just going to go ahead and reuse this bowl.
I'm just going to put all the rice over here.
Crack an egg. Careful. Nope. Just leave all the rice in there. We're actually going to make a nice, just lay it nice and flat. There's going to be lots of extra liquid because the rice is going to soak that up while it's cooking, okay? So we'll just kind of lay it flat.
How does it soak it up?
Well, rice expands when it gets wet. It soaks it all up. So I'll set that aside for now. All right, we've got an egg. You want to just beat the egg? So we're going to add this beaten egg to our meat mixture. All right, so mix and chop. We can use the mix and chop to help chop up that beef. Mix it in with the broccoli. All right, we're going to put the kale and fiber in. Don't tell the kids.
Oh, it looks like poison. No, it looks like zombie skin right now.
It looks delicious. Adding our kale and fiber, but you can start chopping it. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some green onions ready. So we need 2 green onions. We kind of need the whites and the greens separate. So we're going to save the greens for later. And we're going to use the whites right now. So I'm just going to chop these up and we're going to add them in with our meat. All right, so we'll add all the whites of the onion going in. All right, we're going to add some breadcrumbs, some panko breadcrumbs, whatever you have on hand. We need 1/3 of a cup of those.
What about the meatballs?
You're making them right now.
Wait, they're going to be homemade?
Homemade meatballs.
Oh, I love homemade meatballs.
Now we're gonna mix this all together. You can use your hands to get in there. You can use mix and chop. We'll probably end up getting our hands in there, we'll see. We're in good shape. So now what we're going to do is we are just going to take our meat and we're going to make meatballs. So this is gonna be super easy because we're just going to use the medium scoop. Okay. All right, Nolan, so you ready to make meatballs?
Yeah.
Okay, don't need any more of these. We need those, okay?
Except for this one.
Except for that one. So for the meatballs, we just take the medium scoop. And look at this. You can place it in your hand if you want to make it into more of a ball. And plop it in. Out of your bowl. And then just plop them in, all right? And so now we're just gonna continue until we have all these meatballs put together.
Can I do some?
You want to do some? You have to
Yeah,
finish.
and put it in my hand so I can curl it up.
Okay, but you can't touch anything because there's raw meat in here, okay? Got it?
Yeah.
Here, why don't we take shark off so it doesn't get yucky.
Shark slap?
Shark slap. All right, so you can make it into a ball and then we'll put it in the baker. All right, so the deep covered baker, stoneware, this can go in the microwave or the oven. So this is gonna go in the microwave tonight. So when 9 to 11 minutes is up, we are then going to, ooh, this is gonna be a big one. We're going to put those sugar snap peas on top and throw it back in for another 3 to 4 minutes. Okay, mix it up. And that 3 to 4 minutes will help steam those sugar snap peas.
We need more lining.
We need more lining. Let's see what we can do here. And it'll finish cooking our meatballs and our rice. And then we'll be ready to serve. Now we're gonna make a side dish on the stove while this is cooking. We're just gonna slice up some bell peppers, saute those up, Doesn't that sound good, Nolan? I'm gonna put this lid on. It's gonna go in the microwave. I'm gonna put it in for 11 minutes because we have lots of meat.
1 second.
And I will come back in a few minutes and show you what it looks like. I'm gonna come back after I put the snap peas on and throw it back in the microwave for another few minutes. So I'll be back soon. So after 11 minutes, I put those snap peas on top and we put it back in the microwave for another 4 minutes. Ooh, yummy, super steamy. Can you sprinkle the green onion on top? So we just sprinkle green onion on top and we're ready to eat. We've got some veggie sauteed to go with dinner. And Chef Nolan, are you ready to serve dinner to our family?
Yep.
This is a pretty easy one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So I love this recipe because it's really simple. You've got some great veggies in there. You've got some protein in there. And meatballs and rice, always a winner with the kids. And
So it was 11 hours. We had to bake it yesterday.
it's always a winner with the kids. And if you need to hide those veggies, this is a perfect way to hide that broccoli, isn't it, Nolan?
Mhm.
And we're not going to tell anyone we snuck some other stuff in there, are we? Right?
Mhm.
That's what I see here. All right, there you go. Next time you're looking for that really super, super easy dinner recipe, you should try the beef and broccoli meatballs. It is time for a little bit of fun. So we are all looking for some new ideas, some new entertainment, things to do inside, right? Not necessarily inside, but things to do at home. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to make some salt dough, and it's like a homemade Play-Doh, and hopefully this will entertain the kiddos for a while. What do you think?
Maybe.
Maybe. Great.
Maybe
So,
today.
how we're going to do this, it's all edible items that we're putting together, but you're not actually going to want to eat this dough because there's a lot of salt in it. So, all right, so Jordan, I'm going to have you work on the flour. So we need 3 cups of flour. Here's some flour.
Sugar.
We need that in this cup, in this bowl.
3 cups.
3 cups, please. All right,
3 cups?
3 cups. Nolan?
3. Okay, well, I'll just say it.
All right, Nolan, we need some cornstarch. Can you find the tablespoon? We need 2 tablespoons of cornstarch.
Is this the tablespoon?
That's a teaspoon.
Table.
Okay?
This is a table.
Yep, so we need 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. Okay, let's make sure we get it nice and flat. You've got a little spatula here you can use. Boop. Jordan, don't use your hands, bud,
Why?
because that's food.
Well, something it used to be.
All right.
Good
Put it
old
up.
food.
There you go. All right, put that in.
My friend nutritious, not food.
All right, so we've got 3 cups of flour, 2 tablespoons of cornstarch,
Then mix it.
and a whole cup of salt. Yikes.
Can I put some?
This is why you don't eat it. All right. Nolan, can you fill this up with salt? All right, and then Jordan, we are going to, we're going to start
Silly coming out, right?
slowly mix this together a little bit. Yep. Jordan, can you mix that together a little bit? All right. And then we're going to add 2 teaspoons of olive oil and a cup of cold water. We're going to mix this all together. We're going to knead it together. And then, do you guys want to give it some color?
Of course. Yeah,
Of course. So, a way to give it some color is just a little packet of Kool-Aid. Now this is fun. You could make a couple different batches of different colors. You could experiment with mixing colors. What happens when you put a little bit of the red Play-Doh mixed together with the yellow Play-Doh. But today, we just have the red. Plus it'll make it smell nice. Today it's going to smell like cherry.
Can I smell?
Yeah.
Please let no one smell.
You want to smell?
Yeah.
Careful, Jordan. Please be careful.
Okay.
All right. Why don't you mix that in?
Icky. Just kidding.
All right. That looks good, Nolan. We've got our cup of salt.
Can I put it?
Jordan, please calm down.
I'm not a professional.
All right. Put that in there. And we gently mix.
You're probably like this. Can I pour this in my mouth? Look like.
No.
Can I put some more?
Jordan, please stop. No. No.
You're probably like
Jordan,
this is
Jordan,
really good.
stop. You are making a mess. Stop. All right, so we're going to give this a gentle mix. Then we're going to add in 2 teaspoons of olive oil.
Ali oil.
And then, Jordan, you want to add in a cup of cold water?
Of course.
Great. Ooh, it's turning different colors. So then we're just going to carefully mix this together, and we're going to start to get a dough. Now once you have this together, there's all sorts of fun things we can do with it. And Pampered Chef even has some fun tools that you can use.
This makes enough for 6 students to mold.
Yep, this is something that you can definitely do in the classroom, right? It works on measuring.
Wait.
And you can split it up between a couple of students. All right, so here's what we're gonna do, guys. You guys have your mats here to work on?
Mm-hmm.
What we're gonna do, it's not quite mixed together yet, but I'm gonna split it in half and I'm gonna put half on each mat and you guys are gonna start kneading it together. Do you remember what kneading is?
Yeah. No.
All right, I will help you. So, just be patient as I get some put out in front of you, okay?
I got a pretty good bowl or something going here.
Okay, just hold on. Be patient.
What does knead mean? Do this?
Nope. I will show you in just a second. You're gonna get some of that powder. See this powder that we have to get in here still? There's some salt, there's some flour here. All right, so to knead, what we're gonna do, you're gonna have to set this down. Kneading, this is just like you would with bread dough or pizza dough. Just kind of squish it together and you're gonna fold it over and press it down with the heel of your hand. Okay? So you're gonna fold.
Can I do it my
press.
own way?
What is your way? We're gonna keep doing this until all of that powder is incorporated. So you're gonna wanna kind of
Hey,
brush
can I
that
do
powder in. Yep,
It smells good.
it does smell good. Okay, so press it together.
Don't eat this. Don't even bake it.
Actually, you can bake them and then they harden up. So it's a really great way around the holidays. You can make salt dough ornaments.
Wait.
Now, when we talk about adding some water, I'm talking like a teaspoon, maybe even too much. So let's just,
half a teaspoon.
okay, excuse me, Nolan. Let's put a little bit in. All right, after you've rolled your dough into some nice balls, you've kneaded it, you've gotten most of the dry ingredients incorporated, now it's time to play. So you can have all sorts of fun with this salt dough. Make anything you want. And
I'm gonna take some of mine to make something.
Jordan is finding here. We have some cookie cutters that we've had over the years at Pampered Chef, different designs. So these are really fun to play with. We can get out that baker's roller that we used when we were flattening that bread earlier today.
Can I have the baker's If you watch the video.
It's in that drawer right there. Go get it. We also have Pampered
In
Chef
this
has
one?
yep. Pampered Chef has the molds to make a house, right? So you can make your gingerbread house, you can make an Easter house, a summer house, and you could use this, guys, and you could put your dough in there and you could pop it out, build a little house. And we even have for spring and summer, some little spring and summer designs. And you guys can have a lot of fun.
Broccoli.
That's a treat.
Broccoli.
Broccoli works too. So hopefully this will keep them busy for a while. They're having fun in the kitchen, entertaining themselves at the same time.
I'm gonna mold one of them. It smells great.
It does smell good.
I'm gonna mold some.
All right.
I mold some.
Well, you have fun. All right, we're gonna let them play. I hope you guys all enjoyed our recipes today, and I hope you enjoy making them in your kitchen with your family. I want to give a special thank you to the Sun Prairie Media Center. Thank you guys for doing all this from afar, letting me continue to share with recipes in everyone's homes, even while we're all kind of stuck in our own homes. And for those of you in the Sun Prairie area, Sunshine Supper still has their free community meals on Monday night. So go on, drive through and grab a meal from people here in the community. So if you like today's recipes, if you want more information about the recipes, any of the products we used, head on over to pamperedchef.com. You can search for me, Rachel Hanson, or your local Pampered Chef consultant. We'll see you next time.